Name is Malcolm, and thank you for joining me on Manly Ego. Well done to my ego today. Well done. There's a good boy. All that condescending talk. All jokes aside, conversation today at work between another colleague and one of the young people that we're there to help support. We're talking about, it's a couple of them. We're there to talk about exercise and training. So we're talking about press ups, bench press, 1 rep max. And my colleague, who I already know is physically stronger than me, he's younger than me, but he's physically stronger. He spoke about some of the weights he'd lifted. And then we went on to talk about the press ups. And in both the weights lifted and the press ups, he's done more than my amounts, my totals. So I think he said he'd done like 70 push ups uninterrupted. I've done 50 or 55 uninterrupted. He had lifted so and so amount of weight. I think it was 120 kg. I think the most I've lifted is 100 in the bench press. And I don't really do bench press, but back when I did, when I was younger. Now, a little bit of that ego side of me wanted to embellish the weights I've lifted just to keep face, just to seem strong, just so the ego couldn't be questioned. That if he's stronger than me, does that mean he's better than me? Does that mean he's more of a man? Does that, all that stuff? You know the deal. But I was happy with just how freely I said, he's done more than me. He's done more than I've done. I did 55. He's done 70. 120 to my 100. And it felt good to just be honest, just to put it out there. I mean, it's not like any of the people that I was working with could attack me about that because I've told you that. I've honestly put that out there. So if anyone's going to mock it or complain about it, then that's your issue. It's not an issue for me because I've just told you my truth. And the ego was really good about it. I didn't feel any sort of kickback by the ego. I mean, there was that initial all shall I? I just put it out there. And it's almost like the ego felt relieved and felt safe to do it. Now I'm wondering if that safety feeling come from the self-awareness and the more expressive and the more honest and the more vulnerable I'm being with myself and others, which is allowing the ego to feel safe, to trust in me and my decisions, and to be itself and just be natural. Now I don't expect every situation to be like that, but it felt good. And I really feel that it's because I'm exercising the trust and love for myself, which is putting the ego at ease. So I just wanted to share that. And along with that, say, trust in yourself, to be honest, and don't think we need to inflate our ego, or embellish things. Let's be honest and let the ego live in a real world. Thank you. Catch you in the next video.